The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Game of Thrones. It was a real moment in time, wasn't it, Shaun?
Actually, I was watching a show yesterday, Nate, just by chance, and it was a golf show, would you believe? But they were playing a hole that was where they were talking about it, and they were saying this is where they shoot Game of Thrones, in the highlands of Ireland.
Oh, the putting episode. That was actually sick.
I was like, oh, Game of
Should have
Thrones.
seen where that putter ended up.
I think we know. If anybody's watched Game of Thrones.
That dragon had a tear in its eye, for sure.
Well, one of the characters from Game of Thrones, the Mountain, that's who he was in the Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
name's Hafthor Bjornsson, and he's the world's strongest man in 2018. He took that
Yes.
title
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
He's so basically does a lot of powerlifting and stuff.
Yeah.
He took a 2-year hiatus because he wanted to concentrate on boxing, but now he's back and he wants to. He wanted to beat his personal best.
Yes.
But by bench pressing 252 kilos.
That's a lot.
What's the most you can do? And be
Me?
honest.
No, the highest I got to was 145, which is
What do you
pretty
reckon
big.
I could do? A 2-litre bottle of milk.
15.
I think we should test that. Just a one-off.
Because I am
No, but that's
wiry.
now,
I'm
like-
wiry,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there is some strength in me. I don't know where it comes from.
Me neither.
I don't know if I have
I
to
don't know
be
where your
enraged to access it.
Yeah.
Here's the issue. When you're tall, when you've got longer limbs,
Yes.
it's more difficult,
harder.
obviously, because you're.
Oh, okay.
So the
You've
mountain,
gotta push
right?
it
We know that
further.
he's a big unit,
Yeah.
but because his
Yeah.
chest goes
Oh,
halfway
so like
out,
a T-Rex would be able
he's
to
just
do
like
it?
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that'd be setting records left, right, and centre. T-Rexes.
Yeah, mate. Don't get me started
If they weren't,
on weightlifting
extinct.
T-Rexes.
Yeah. I've never seen a dinosaur do weights, but no, that'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Well, I personally didn't know that this injury could happen, but he, so here he is, right? So he's got all these people. He's in his gym. I think it's called like Thor Power Gym.
Yep.
All of his mates are around him. He's got the weights fully. His arms are fully extended. He's on his back.
So he's got
the
it
weights
up. He's done it,
got
essentially.
He's got it up, and now he's just lowering it down to his chest, right?
Okay.
And at that moment, his pec tears off his bone, and not just that. You can hear it, all right? So have a listen. This is all the people surrounding him. He's doing the weight. You'll hear it. Have a listen.
That kind of crunchy thing, yeah? The crunchy bit.
again. Hear the crunch.
But he got the record. So, because he did it.
Oh, I have never. I've seen guys rip their pecs, and I've seen them do their biceps and all this
Yes.
kind of stuff, and I think, oh my god! But I've never heard anything like that.
So he's come out and said, I
Because it doesn't
believe
normally make a sound.
I believe I completely tore my upper chest off the bone. I will have to have surgery if that's the case. I have an MRI booked tomorrow, so I'll be able to update everyone on what's going on. He said, but at the moment, things are tough, I have to be honest. Things like, hopefully I can make some of you guys laugh with this, but wiping my ass is difficult. I'm left-handed. Putting my underwear on is difficult as well, my undies. So...
God. So now you'd have to stitch your muscle back
Yes,
on.
you would know if it's torn off the bone because his muscles are so massive
Yes.
and defined.
No,
it would have
just
pulled
sag.
away.
Yeah,
So his pec would have been
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
over
and it
under
is.
his
You'd have two
armpit.
boobs.
Yeah.
Two boobs on one side.
Yeah. Extraordinary.
That'd be funny. You'd get a couple of photos of that, wouldn't you? You're like, oh, check out this
I've been playing softball back in
Yeah.
the day down at Yokine Reserve and on the next diamond, a woman, she's hit the ball, she's taken off to run, and then there's the sound of a rifle shot.
And
So-
someone shot her.
No, it was the sound of her Achilles tendon rupturing.
Oh,
So she's taken off
Really?
and it goes bang, like snap, like
Yeah, yeah.
literally like a rifle shot. And then you look over and then she's just laying on the ground.
You know what?
yeah.
Amazing.
I've heard that once you've experienced, say, the rifle shot leg
Yes.
and the pec being torn off the chest, like once you've experienced a sick sound in your body, you can never unhear it.
Oh, I agree with that. Just hearing that's just playing over my.
That wasn't even you.
My body.
Oh my god, we want to know if you've had an injury, right, and there's been a sickening sound attached to that injury. Oh, we'd
I mean, if
love
there was a
you to
fun
tell us.
sound, if it went... We'll take that as well. We're not fussy.
Snapping of bones always. That
yeah,
grates, that
yeah.
hurts.
Crunching. What crunches?
Your teeth?
Oh, your teeth.
Oh, my knee crunches all the time, but that's nothing compared to
No,
people
like a
snapping
full-on,
their bone.
full-on crunch. Yeah.
All right, we are talking about injuries that have a really sick sound associated with it. And tell us what you did and reenact the sound for us, please. And we're going to give somebody 2 family experiences to Jurassic Kingdom. This is great.
So you can
Hottest
take
tickets
both of
in
your
town.
families.
Both of
Great.
your families. Get to Jurassic Kingdom these school holidays. Tickets are available at jurassickingdom.com.au, but that is 25 life-size moving, roaming dinosaurs, plus over 2 hectares of parkland.
Yeah,
to
it
explore.
is massive. To sound
Food trucks, everything.
Yep, it's all there. Hello, Jessica.
Going.
Yeah, we're going.
We've got you now, Jess. Okay, so what did you injure and what was the sound?
So what happened was I was 10 years old and I was playing with a group of friends and they were pretending to be like judges.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And so they were sitting at a table and I was in front of it and I was dancing.
Yes.
And you heard my hip dislocate.
Oh.
Then I landed on the ground and you heard it pop back into place.
Oh, well, happy days. That had a happy ending.
That would have raised the score, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I
that's
would have
right.
thought so. Were you able to finish off the dance once you're, pop back into its socket?
No, I just sort of stood up and we were all just silent, like, what did we just witness?
What we witnessed was the end of Flashdance. That's what we witnessed.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I'm a dislocated hip. That's
It's not easy to dislocate your hip, actually.
Is that one of those? Is that a big dislocation?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
It's a very stable
it is.
joint. Yes.
Yeah.
So, because it's a
Yeah,
very
so
deep
we
joint.
figured out that I have one leg longer than the other, but I didn't figure that out until I was in my 30s.
Oh.
So wait,
And so that's why I had the issue.
So this happened on multiple occasions, Jess, or was that just the once that it happened?
Oh, no, it's happened on multiple occasions.
Okay, so Jess, I went to school with one girl that had one leg longer than the other, and she had one big shoe. Are you that dramatic with your?
I have 2 inner soles, and one of them is absolutely massive, and the other one is really small.
Okay. That's
The girl that I went to school with, her big shoe was so amazing. Like, so it was just basically like a shoe with like a whole lot of sole on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
so
it.
a platform shoe,
Yeah,
essentially,
it's
but on
actually
just on
really
one side.
amazing. Yeah.
Thank you, Jessica. Hayley,
Jessica.
hello.
Hello.
Hi, Hayley.
Hello, Hayley. All right, let's relive your trauma. What happened?
I don't know if I can top that other girl. Far out.
She can.
So I work in a very physical job, and basically I tore the tendon in my shoulder. When I tore it, there was a bone spur that they later found out about, and when it tore, it ripped down my tendon like a tear in a stocking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What does that sound like?
To me, like no one, it was because it's my shoulder. It's right next to my ear.
Yes.
So to me, it popped off and then went.
Yeah, like a
Like
ripping,
when the ladies at Spotlight are
Yes.
ripping the material?
It's not like a tear in fabric. It sounded like a crack in concrete.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
What tendon did you rip, Hayley?
my rotator cuff.
Yeah.
And that was the spur grabbing on and just ripping it.
Yeah. And then since then, I've had 3 surgeries on it, and I was full of staples, and they had to take some bits off my hamstring to like put it there, and they had to put like synthetic stuff in there.
Yeah.
And then now it's all right now, but every time I put my arm above my head, it sounds like a tiny little twig snapping. So
That's what happens with my little arms too.
That's super. Thanks, Hayley. Kate's in Ellenbrook. Hello.
hi, how you going?
Okay.
Hey, Kate. Okay, so talk to us about the injury that had an accompanying sound.
Well, I was pregnant with my first child, and I went into labour, long labour. She was in a posterior position.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
if you know.
Wait, so
Yeah,
tell me posterior.
bad.
Sorry.
Her spine is to my spine. So
Oh,
normally the
yeah,
baby's
right.
spine is out.
Okay.
Yep. And then her head was what they call deflexed. So basically what that all means is she came out on a really bad angle.
Weird
Okay,
angle.
right.
Anyway,
Yep.
yep. So when she was born, they tried 2 vacuums. That didn't work. So then they got the forceps out.
So wait, sorry,
And-
sorry,
and
sorry. You're going too quick for people that don't know about childbirth. What is it? What would a vacuum do?
So it's like a
Oh,
suction
well,
cup.
Yeah, first they go the broom, obviously. That's easier.
Yes, yeah.
Yes. So they put a vacuum cap on the baby's head and try and pull. the baby out with
like a plunger.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. And they tried that twice. That didn't work. And then they grabbed the forceps, which are like tongs that go around the baby's head.
Yeah.
And they were pulling like they were birthing a calf, and it was silent. And then suddenly this massive crack, and the whole room kind of just looked. And then obviously then they got the baby out, and it turns out as she was born, my lower coccyx had just completely dislocated and clicked back. And on the X-ray, it literally looks like it's pointing in the opposite direction. And I was, it was all right at the time because I had an epidural.
Yes, didn't feel a thing. Yeah.
I was in, I've never been in so much pain. I couldn't walk, I couldn't move, I couldn't pick up my child without, lucky I'm a neonatal nurse, so I actually was very capable with babies.
Yeah.
It made it so I could pick her up from a lying position in the bed, and I had to have physio to walk again, and I couldn't sit properly for 8 months.
Oh,
and it was horrendous.
Kate. So wait there, so you're on the epidural, right? And you've had this injury.
Yep.
Did they say to you, Kate, when this wears off, it's gonna,
and they put it. They had to have a catheter because they could see that the nether regions were looking rather glum. And
everybody could see, no.
There's some significant problems.
Hey, that doctor hasn't worked for 10 years since that.
So I had a lot of tender loving care from a lot of the nurses, and I had to have it all, not to TMI, but I just had to have everything sort of sorted out later.
I have to say, Sean's really connecting you right now because a lot of people say that he has glum plums.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate, when you've had this, I mean, from injuries from a sporting field, you always go, okay, you've got to pack some ice into it. And do you ice yourself? Is that a weird thing?
Like a funny face?
They do, yeah. No, they do. They use ice. And then I had what they call ultrasound therapy.
Yeah.
So they use it on mastitis, like if women have got engorged breasts or stuff. I had that, which was actually incredible, but it was one of the worst. I can still hear the sound. That's what
I can feel it.
How old is that baby now?
She's beautiful, 19-year-old. So she survived.
Do you remind her of this often whenever she's giving you a bit of sass?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I still can't do a full sit-up without it creaking. My gym, he's like, he goes, come up, and I'm like, I can't.
But you know what, though? You can't really blame her because think about it. Being inside your mum's disgusting. No wonder she was in there like, get me out.
She should have gotten out a little bit more easily then. That's the case. Thank you, Kate. That was particularly graphic and we enjoyed it.
A couple of family experiences to Jurassic Kingdom. Get to Jurassic Kingdom these school holidays. You haven't got much time, actually. Tickets available at jurassickingdom.com.au. I can't go past that, Kate.
No,
that just,
no, I think
makes me
the months and months of suffering qualifies you. Well done, Kate.
The Nathan, Nat and Shaun podcast.
Never been on the dating apps.
Me neither.
I think you're right, you guys.
I couldn't do it.
I know the position you're in where someone is, and you don't want to be out there.
Yeah.
Because of your status. But is that through the rejection thing factor?
Yeah, but Wani doesn't care about anything. Whereas I care about what people think and fear rejection.
And Nate, how do you reckon you'd go putting your photo...
Nah, couldn't even think of what photo it would be. No, I couldn't do it.
And your blurb.
None of it. I go, okay, that's the one that people will love. Oh, what's that photo?
It's just a picture of one.
And then what am I writing? What an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, shut up. Anyway, can't do it. But I really, really am happy that everybody else is doing it as well. It's very exciting stuff. There is the most swiped right man on Tinder. He calls himself Mr. Tinder. He's from London. His name is Stefan Pierre Tomlin. He's 32. He's a model and also a pilot.
Of course he is. What a combination.
That gets you across the line, doesn't it?
14,600 matches in 2 years.
He's good looking, but he's not devastatingly
devastating
handsome.
good looking.
No,
yeah. So, yeah. He's now started a new business, Celebrity Love Coach. Single men can pay a subscription starting from $80 to $200, and he said he will lead them to more successful matches for the genetically non-blessed people, because he wants them to find love too.
So this is
normies.
This is Hitch, Nathan.
The service includes photo editing to subtly tweak pictures. I'm sorry.
Whack a filter on it, but that's it.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he uses ChatGPT and AI to write attractive dating profiles and messages, so he's not even really doing anything.
He's not doing anything.
You know what I mean? He said it's not cheating using the not touching up the photos.
Enhancing.
He said it's not cheating, it's just giving power back to the less fortunate.
But I mean, you can't go too far because
No, not
at
too
some
far.
point,
They're
the other
gonna
person
know.
is going to have to clap eyes on you. And you
Yeah.
don't want that look on their face where they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
But I do agree with him. I think girls put a lot more time into their dating profiles. I think that they are more calculated. They know more what audience they're going for. Whereas I think some guys are a bit clueless and they just don't. I think maybe some guys do need a little bit of help of what they've written or what
Yes.
photos they've put up.
I agree with that. And in particular, the photos. So girls can look at photos and go, oh, you look amazing in that. Guys
Don't-
can just get
yeah.
a photo and go, oh, that's me.
It's
with my
them
friends,
holding
and
a
just chuck
fish.
It on.
Yeah.
They don't really look
Yeah,
at it.
and if there's a group of people and it's not evident which one you are, that serves no purpose at all.
He's warned against that. He said people
Yes.
hunting. You shouldn't have to go people hunting.
No.
Zach, who works with us, is a huge star on our show this year. Really come
Yes.
into his own since his breakup.
Hasn't he?
So he's going. He's going into the world of dating, and he's on.
Because
he's
Ellie
on,
forced him to.
Yeah, he's on.
Yes.
He's on the apps, and
So going on, like I couldn't have done this myself, so I needed to get
You got some
Help.
assistance.
help.
Yep.
Now
And I
you
tell
picked
you
a
what,
ripping good
the
photo. It's the
photo-
first photo.
Oh, let's go.
It's you, but
It
it's
is.
happy and it's a
You
great
look great.
shot.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful.
We would all
photo.
date you
Yeah,
off
you're
that photo.
a very handsome man. So Zach,
single, so-
let's read out Zach. Let's find out if it's good.
Right.
All right. So Zach, 35.
Oh, should we
audio.
get Zach to read it?
No, Zach-
So we
no,
hear it in
no,
his
no.
voice.
Zach, would you like to read it?
No,
No,
you please,
you can
please,
read
thank
that.
you.
Zach, 35 years old.
Yes.
All right. By the way, everyone,
That's
he's
true,
single.
that's
He is
true.
single. Audio engineer. It sounds
That's
better
true.
than what it is.
But that is your title. I'm an engineer
That is your
too.
title, but it does sound better than what
I'm an
it is.
engineer.
Lives in Perth, less than 1 kilometre away right now. About me. Proud dog dad and uncle. To me,
Is that
can I be honest
uncle
with you
of-
right now?
Uncle of a dog or uncle of a
Yeah,
people?
what is that?
Dog dad and uncle. To me, that sounds like the bio of a gay man. It does.
You should have seen what it was before, Nathan. That
Oh, so this is good. Okay,
This is good.
Keep
what
going,
it was
Nathan.
before.
Relationship goals, long term, open to short. Okay, Virgo. He wants children and he is vaccinated. He has a dog. He's interested in walking his dog. Sci-fi, ramen. As in the noodle.
Or do you mean sci-fi ramen? So ramen from another planet.
So my interest includes walking my dog, sci-fi music, online games, and noodles.
Isn't that a catch? That's a catch.
I mean, people
like
do.
ramen noodles.
You
Can
I
see
say-
a lot of people queuing for ramen, so it's obviously
I like
very
it.
popular.
Yeah.
I'm a ramen guy.
But is that
doesn't like
really, is
ramen.
that all you got written? Is that it?
Yes,
I don't think
had
that's enough.
a lot more before.
I don't think there's enough
There's not enough
humour in it.
And also, there's just one line about me, proud dog dad and uncle. You're more than that.
Yeah.
Ellie
You're
helped you
more than
write this.
that.
Ellie, you're setting him up to fail.
Ellie, there's more about him than that. Not just one line about being a dog dad and an uncle. Nah, she's setting you up to fail.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Ellie.
sorry, guys. To be fair,
Yes.
I did write something previously like,
What?
you'll find me drinking like a New York sour on a weekend, and it was not
Well,
great.
no one
So-
was going to believe that.
And
Yeah.
then what was the Virgo line?
Oh, I'm a Virgo, whatever that means.
Oh.
So I don't think I did a very good job.
Okay, yeah,
You
that's
didn't do a
jokes.
very good job.
And you haven't mentioned eclipses at all, so
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to pick up.
We'll actually
Tweet
we'll help
that.
you with that.
Thanks, guys.
We'll help you with that.
I do need the help.
You know why? Because these guys have got experience in relationships.
Can I tell you right now, single people are the best with relationship advice.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
It just doesn't. We just don't.
Can't apply it to our
Can't
own.
apply to ourselves. But I'm the Dumbledore of relationships, I'll tell you that right now. We think this is a perfect opportunity for guys that are listening right now to give us a call and read out their dating profiles to us. Maybe
And we'll tell you where you're going wrong or going right.
Yeah, maybe tell us what photo they've got and we can
Yeah.
tell you if it's a good one or not. I mean, obviously we can't see it, but yeah, I think we can review their dating profile. Maybe, I don't know whether we're going to go for the saddest dating profile to win a prize or for the strongest dating
Or the
profile.
most improved.
Or the most improved.
I like the most
Yeah.
improved. What do we got for them?
For a prize, Sean, we've got something pretty exciting. We've got 2 premium Bankwest best seats to this Friday night's footy game between Freo and the Bulldogs. That's comfy seats, food and drinks included. You can be there to cheer your team home with Bankwest. Guys, get ready because we want you to read out your dating profiles.
That's right.
And we're going to see if they're any good.
Have your app open, ready to go, because we want to hear it word for
Yep.
word. We're pausing for dramatic effect. There we
Yes,
go.
we are.
We heard from the most swiped man on Tinder who, for a fee, will appraise young men's, or perhaps old men's, I don't think he discriminates on age, Tinder profiles, dating app profiles, so that he can tweak them so that they're more successful.
Yes. He wants to help the genetically non-blessed people in the world.
But he's a model and a pilot.
Yes.
But he's charging for the service, and we're like, we could do that for free. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Hello, Rob.
Hey guys.
Hey, Rob. So, Rob, you're on the dating apps, yes?
Yeah, I'm on Tinder and Bumble.
How you been going? How you been going, buddy?
Yeah, it's a bit hit and miss sometimes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give us a lowdown of your profile there, Rob.
So basically what I've done with my profiles, I've just broken it into a pros and cons list.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, I
like it.
this.
That's already a little bit funny.
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. Talk us through it.
Okay, well, it just starts out by saying, what can I say? I'm getting old and I'd like to find someone to do that with.
Oh.
So why Rob?
Yeah. Why Rob? Okay,
So why Rob?
Why Rob? All right.
That's a good question.
So why Rob?
Want to run us through the pros, Rob?
Yep, so why Rob? We go into the pros and then we got a short list. I love animals. I produce a good amount of body heat. And I don't smoke meth.
I don't smoke meth. Yes. Tick.
You know what?
Yes. You're doing well so far. Okay.
And then I go into my cons list, which is I overuse emojis. I finish every sentence with an exclamation mark, and I make funny voices for my animals at home.
Oh, yes.
I overuse emojis.
I don't think they're cons at all.
Rob, what animals have you got?
I just got a dog and a cat.
All right, can I hear the dog's voice?
That's going to be embarrassing because my dog's a hell sook, so I always have to put on a sooky voice for him. So he basically just sounds like a whinging child.
Yeah, and what does that sound like? Go, give it to us.
Okay. Hey, Father, I missed you lots. Where have you been all day?
I'm tipping it's more sooky than that.
Well,
it may be a bit more sooky than that.
Yeah. Where have you been all day? So, Robert, talk us through your photo collection. What have you put up?
Well, my mate's releasing a supplement later on in the year. So, first one I've actually got, he asked me to do the sort of photo shoot for the supplement.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That's my first one.
So that's a professional photo then, with good lighting and everything.
Yeah.
And not just that, everybody.
Supplement.
He's a supplement, so he wants someone aligned with the supplement that has a great rig. So Rob, of course.
So you got a good rig, Rob.
Us,
okay.
Rob. You're telling us. Yeah.
Rob.
And then I've got one of me in a suit because everyone looks good in a suit.
Yeah,
Correct.
true.
Yep.
And then, of course, got one with my dog sitting on my lap.
Oh, is he okay?
Who's the beauty bee?
Was he okay that father was at home?
Oh, he was very happy because he was on my lap.
Yeah,
when he's not on my lap, that he turns into a sook.
What sort of dog is he?
He's a little Jack Russell.
Yeah.
Oh, Nathan's out.
They're absolute mental cases.
Short-haired Jack Russell or long-haired Jack Russell?
No, he's a short hair. He's he's a cross between something else. He's a rescue, so I'm not actually entirely sure. I'm just guessing that he's a Jack Russell.
Okay,
so then the photo with you and your dog, and then any other standouts in the photo?
Yeah, I've got my last photo is one of me playing footy.
He's sporty.
I'm very sporty.
Yeah,
I'm very sporty.
Very sporty.
Very sporty, and I've got a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably my best action shot playing footy because I'm being tackled, so everything's sort of flexed and...
It's important. Rob, it's important.
Rob, I don't think you need any improvements to yours. I think your profile is pretty solid.
Rob,
it's funny.
Enjoy it. I like the fact that you're telling people you don't smoke meth.
Yes.
And also, I like the
that
fact
one seems to be a hit.
Yeah, and I do like the fact that you're saying that you got body heat as well, so that shows he likes to cuddle. There's nuances.
Yes, that's right.
There's nuances.
It's the subtlety.
Yeah. Rob, I reckon you slay on the Tinder.
Yeah, there's no way this isn't successful.
You slay, don't you?
Sometimes it's all right. Other times I get deleted, so maybe it's my talking that they don't like.
I like you talking.
Hey, Rob, we're going to give you Premium Bank West best seats to this Friday night's footy game between Freo and the Bulldogs. The company seats, food and drinks are included, which is great. You can be there to cheer your team on.
Gonna have to find a date.
I love that. Thanks to Bank West.
It's actually funny because I do actually have a date organised for Friday evening, so maybe we can switch venues.
Oh, Oh, and you're going to look like the big man about town in the fancy seats. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right. Thank you,
thanks,
Rob.
Rob.
We wish you much success.
Yes.
I don't think you need our help.
Now, guys, pretty exciting
happened.
stuff. As you know, one of the biggest stars of our show this year is Zach, who is
Recently
our
single.
audio producer.
Ready to mingle.
Hello, Zach. So, Zach,
We heard your bio.
You read your bio out. We talked about how we liked it. We thought it could be tweaked a little bit. And you know what? Maybe it doesn't need to be tweaked a little bit because there is a little bit of interest out there.
Bree, hello.
Hello.
Hi, Bree.
So you heard Zach, you heard his profile, and you went, hang on a second. He sounds amazing. Is that true?
I did. I rang and said, I want to go on a date with Zach.
Oh, good on you. You put yourself out there, Bree. Okay, you've been single for a little while, have you, Bree?
I have, yes.
Any luck on the dating apps?
Yes, a little bit, but I don't know. I think the right person really isn't on some of the social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But yes.
Yeah.
But I am an older woman, so I don't know
How much older?
I'm 41.
Zach's 35. That's
You're a
fine.
spring. This is new 30s.
Zach, hello.
Hi.
Bree.
Yeah.
Zach's here, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh,
Now,
this is just magical, isn't it?
now, Zach, do you view 41 as like you're dating Dame Judi Dench, or is that fine?
No, I won't say no.
Yeah.
I won't say no.
That sounded desperate.
Bree, we know that Zach is a dog dad. Is there a dog in your life as well?
I do. I did have two, but one passed away in February, so I just have
good
one
one, Nat.
now.
Sorry to hear that, Bree.
What sort of dog
It's
is it?
okay. It's a Jack Russell.
What is happening? Oh, what the hell?
Long hair or short hair?
When I was younger,
Yeah?
I owned a Jack Russell.
No, you're just saying that.
No,
You
I
just
literally
connect with
did. His
Bree,
name
aren't
was
you?
Rusty. I'll bring up a picture.
Well, my name.
Yeah. And
So I had Milo and Otis, but Milo passed away, so I've just got Otis.
Oh, cute.
And he's a broken coat, and he's a little bear. He's like a piglet, very round and very cute.
that's
so.
what Zach's like.
That corkscrew, is that his tail? Or is that... Oh, this sounds lovely.
It does sound magical.
Yeah. Well, look, you know what? We're not going to force anyone to do anything they
No.
want to do, but you've both met now, so like, Zach,
It's on.
Do you want to?
Now, I think
ever
you should.
think
You know
about
that
it?
time you went out with Rick Arden to the thing? This is very similar.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go with
true.
it.
Can I be honest? The only person you've dated so far this year is Rick Arden.
I got a message from Rick last night.
Oh, tell us. What did he say?
I was a dick
You up?
pic.
That's so good.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you, Bree. We'll see what happens
Bree.
on the
Obviously,
side.
obviously part of the family now.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
Listen to that.
I mean,
Bit of
Jason.
Disney action.
I know.
Not many real people can sing this song like
No.
me and Adina.
That's true.
Welcome to the show, Amy Manford, who most definitely can sing this.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Amy.
Now, you are a very talented singer and you're doing a concert full of Disney bangers, right?
We are. It's called Disney 100 The Concert, and it's celebrating the last 100 years of Disney.
Yes.
We've just come off a sold-out season at the Sydney Opera House
Wow.
and an amazing outdoor theatre at Home
No
of the
way.
Arts in the Gold Coast.
Yeah. Wow.
And now we're bringing it back home, and it's just so exciting for us.
Can I talk to you about the fans? Because Disney fans are next level. And it's not just because straight away you think it's ladies. We saw that poor guy that got the bum
Yes,
date on Maths.
on Maths. Yeah,
he
he
was
was
a
a Disney
huge
fan.
Disney head as
Yeah.
well. What are they like?
Oh, they're just the best. Like, they're just so lovely and nice and very, very supportive. And I do have to say, unfortunately, I'm one of them.
Are you? Really?
I love Disney so much. I mean, who doesn't? Everyone loves Disney, but I'm definitely, I treat the brand very carefully, and
Yes.
I love it and have a lot of passion for it. So I think that's why it's good that I'm producing the show, I guess, because I just want to
You've got some control
Yeah,
and
I
you
want to
can do it
every.
justice.
If I was sitting in the audience, I would want to see all the sparkle and the huge big confetti drops
Sure.
and the bubbles, and so we've really we've gone all out for this concert. I'll explain a little bit about
Yes.
it. So we've got a 45-piece orchestra, the Perth Symphony
Wow.
Orchestra, joining us, which is just amazing. We've got 6 star singers who have all just come off the West End, Broadway, big giant Australian musical theatre productions, and then we've got all your favourite Disney footage playing up on the big screen. And then all the extras, confetti, bubbles, just amazing.
So it's something for everyone, obviously. So adults and kids, lots of kids would be coming to this too.
So when you're at the peak of your song, like the big crescendo of the song, suddenly bubbles will happen or confetti will go off.
Absolutely will.
Don't you just want that in life?
Yes, very much so.
Exactly, but it's a really lovely show because it's great for every single age.
Yes.
You can bring your kids and they can experience a full symphony orchestra for the first time, which is incredible. And also even, our age, going back and experiencing all the nostalgia from our childhood.
And we're all 30, so that's good.
You turned 30 yesterday, so you're freshly in your 30s.
Exactly.
Happy birthday for yesterday.
Thank you so much.
Ames, the thing about the Disney shows that we've all seen throughout our career, every one of them have got banging songs that everybody around, doesn't matter about age, everybody knows. And they're all big, though, so...
We call it banger after banger.
Yeah.
It really is. We don't have any moments in the show where you're like, oh, God, this song. Every single song's amazing, and we get these squeals of delight from the audience every single time.
What's your favourite, the ultimate Disney song for you?
Oh, well, you see, I like all the old songs, so I like Cinderella and then, Little Mermaid.
Cinderella song.
What's the Cinderella song?
Oh, it's A Dream is a Wish, So This Is Love. All those...
No, I cannot remember one song from Cinderella.
So This Is Love.
No.
No?
Okay, I've got to watch it. Right, so what's another older ones? Because I don't think I remember the songs... Unless it's like the Jungle Book and stuff like that.
And it was all the princesses that sung really, really high. And obviously I come from an opera background, so that's my thing. But then we've got all the new songs like Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto. And How Far I'll Go from Moana, of course, Frozen, which everybody knows very well.
Part of This World.
We've got Part of Your World. That's one of my faves.
Yes. And wait, what's the Aladdin one? A Whole New World.
Do you want to be in the show?
Yeah, I do. I would definitely perform A Whole New World.
It'd be so good. Ames, with your classically being trained and being able to hit all these high ones, with pop songs, how do you go with that?
Oh, good. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like that's the cool thing about being classically trained. It's a great groundwork to go into other genres, so it's fun kind of singing pop and jazz, and it's cool.
Now, a lot of people would know you because you sang the national anthem when the grand final was held here in Perth. What was that experience like?
It was pretty cool. I'd never done anything like that before, so it was an amazing experience. I never thought I was going to be doing something like that, so it's pretty cool looking back on it.
Hey, did you have any friends that sent you all the YouTube clips of people that have massacred national anthems around the world? Because that's a lot of pressure.
I mean, I got a lot of all the men in my life were suddenly
interested.
Very impressed.
And they're like, got any spare tickets?
I mean, my boyfriend was like, this is the height of your career.
Okay, so you're right. You're down on the ground and you're singing the national anthem, right? So all eyes are on you. Then do you get a good seat afterwards?
I did, I got to sit in an amazing box and watch the show afterwards.
And did your boyfriend get to go?
Yeah, all my friends. It was awesome.
That is next level. That's great. I'd love to actually. That'd be awesome.
Your sister dates a footballer, doesn't she?
She does. Matt Taberner from Fremantle.
Yeah, he's having all the back issues at the moment.
I know. Poor thing.
I know. Getting back to the national anthem thing. So there's full house of 60,000 people there. Do you feel that energy? Because that would have been the biggest crowd, although.
Yeah, definitely. It's and they're all around you, looking, all eyes on you. It's quite. For some reason, I found it very calming. I don't know why.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. It was just. It was just a lovely, nice feeling. I don't know why. I felt like I was in my own little bubble.
Oh, right. The national anthem's a little bit tricky because they keep changing the words.
Yeah.
So were you very conscious of that?
Yeah, absolutely. And then also doing it a cappella was hard as well because you can't hear anything.
Of course.
Nothing at all because you've got this kind of bounce back of the echo that so you can't hear yourself very well. But it's funny when you perform to like bigger audiences, you often feel quite alone.
I could think so. Especially with like the expanse between you and the people.
And you're wearing these things called in-ears which block out all the sound around you so you can only hear yourself. And we're wearing in-ears in our Disney show as well, so it's funny because when you get these giant applauses you can't.
You're not really see them clapping, but you're not registering.
I know. I have to admit, at the Opera House when we did our last show, we had this huge big standing ovation and I had to take my in-ears out just to hear it.
Soak it in.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't you hate to take it out of here? Boo! Stick it back in.
Yeah,
Oh my
stick
God.
it back in and
Oh my
out.
God. Hey, I know it is early and singers don't particularly like singing early. Can you give us a little something of one of your songs that you do?
Yeah, look, I'm going to do Part of Your World, I reckon.
Part of your world.
You guys can finish the lyrics.
Wait, I remember the lyric. Okay.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world.
Are you kidding me?
Amy.
You actually sound like you're at a Disney movie. Out of a Disney
That's the aim. That's the aim.
Your voice is so pure. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that a hell of a lot of work?
It feels easy, but I suppose it's been a while in training.
Did you have to do vocal warm-ups in the car on the way here? Or can you just rip that out? first thing in the
Unfortunately,
morning?
I wasn't that organised today. But
So that's you with no warm-up.
I guess so, yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
I think it's the rolling of the R's that makes it really Disney.
Yes.
A part of this world.
Again, you should be in the show. You've got it all.
Oh my
Can you
God.
do a nice little twirl?
Like, as in spin?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you should see me play cricket. Yes.
That's the other thing. We need to wear giant ball gowns in the show. So you need to
He's up
be-
for a giant ball gown.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as you met me, you knew I could twirl.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
I
You
can tell.
Just tell Sean can't. But like, yeah.
Just an all-rounder
I'm
triple
very
threat.
immobile.
No.
Now, you're doing 3 shows here at Riverside Theatre at PCEC. So tomorrow and Saturday.
So Friday night and 2 shows Saturday. So Friday night is a great night to grab your mates and have a glass of champagne and experience all your childhood favourite movies. And then Saturday we've got an 11:30, which you can bring your
Great
kids
for the
to.
kids.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ticketek.com.au. Disney 100, the concert. See the wonderful Amy Manford.
Good on you.
And I think that you're right on track, if not exceeding expectations for being 30. Well done.
She's 30 for a day and she's nailing it. Good on you, Amy. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
We're just getting the video up
Show
to
me,
relive
Harry.
the magic of Amy Manford singing the national anthem at the
She was
grand
amazing.
final.
Yep. And Sam is in.
Oh God, she's very attractive, isn't she? And very talented. Oh yeah, she's good, isn't she?
Don't ruin it, Nathan.
Learning. Stop showing the footy players, show her. Oh, wait, they're Buddy Smith, it's okay.
Go back. Take that back.
Liver. Get the Guernsey. Get emotional. Look at her dress.
She looks amazing.
Let every stage advance so straight.
Oh, well, she didn't fub that up, did she?
No. And she's not trying to add the GST that makes it like in America when they do it. You're like, no, give us a rest.
Yeah.
Let us sing.
She's not squeezing the fish, as Darcy will say. Oh, she's going up there.
Oh! Get her out of! Get her back in!
She's still going. Oh,
Get her back in!
amazing.
Amazing.
That was close to squeezing the fish.
Jeez, mate.
She just held it firmly.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.